Good morning, this is Marcus Brown bringing you today's market update. We start with the news that Governor of the Bank of England, Mark Carney, has stated that interest rates will increase at a faster pace if the UK can negotiate a smooth transition deal with the EU. The bank's chief economist, Andy Haldane, further stated that the Prime Minister's plans for Brexit are not expected to affect the UK's growth forecast for the next 3 years. Carney added that if the Brexit proceeds with a smooth and clear end point and achieves an ambitious trade deal that does not possess significant obstacles, then that path will be consistent with a path to higher interest rates. In commodity news, oil prices jumped by more than $1 per barrel yesterday after OPEC promised more production cuts. General Secretary Mohammed Barkindo stated that he was confident the cartel would go further than simply sustaining its compliance with promised production cuts and will look to further improve its agreement to cut oil supply. In other news, shares in HSBC took a dive yesterday as it announced disappointing profits. Shares dived by 4.5% at the open and closed a total of 6.6% down at 665.7 pence. Before tax profits were reported at $7.1 billion for 2016, representing a 62% downturn compared with $18.9 billion in 2015. One-off charges weighed heavily on the lender's figures, which included a disposal of the bank's Brazilian operations and a $3.2 billion impairment of goodwill for its European global private banking business. HSBC also blamed unfavorable currency movements for a 20% decline in revenues. In other banking news, all eyes will now turn to Barclays Bank, who will announce their fourth quarter earnings on Thursday. Chief Executive Jess Staley pledged to keep the lender's securities unit, with the division helping drive its results in the previous quarter, and analysts expect Barclays to follow the 5 largest US investment banks in posting fourth quarter trading gains. In upcoming data, 9 o'clock sees German IFO business climate figures for February released. Also at 9, Italy Consumer Price Index for January is announced. 9:30 sees UK fourth quarter GDP growth revealed. 10 o'clock, Eurozone Consumer Price Index for January is announced. And at 3 o'clock, US existing home sales data for January is released. Thank you for listening.